zombie apocalypse.
Hello and welcome guys to some 2v2 arenas. Today, well actually this match, we are with a mage. We're just doing some random too, so it's not rated or anything like that, but we're just trying to get cap at the moment. We're actually just trying to get our weapons, so we're probably about 2,000 conquest off because we've come in late into the season and we're here just trying to get cap, trying to get them weapons, and hopefully we'll be able to do some big damage. At the moment I'm just trying to sap this guy and until my mage goes invisible, and then find the druid, and there we are, we sapped the druid, and now we're going to open hard on the DK. So opening with a garrote and a killing spree, and then we're keeping CCs, just blinded the healer after that deep freeze. Healer's still blinded into a polymorph. Still going hard on the DK, dropped my smoke bomb, so healer had trouble there, going in for a gouge, but he's immune to that, so just going to go ham. Going to go invisible now to stop him from casting. Kicked the regrowth and then added a silence to him, got stunned, instant trinket out of that. Back onto the DK now because my stuns and everything are DR'd, so it's the mage's turn. Hopefully he can do something. Just keeping that intensity up, keeping the pressure up. Nice deep freeze there into a garrote, and then back onto the DK, going hard on him. Polymorph onto the healer. Big damage. Okay, so now it's my turn to jump onto the healer because polymorph is DR'd. Back onto the healer with a stun and then a killing spree on the DK for the win. So lots of swapping there between the two CCs. You just got to watch your opponent there and just sort of see when his CCs are up and DR'd. So for this match I am actually with a prot warrior. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Well, obviously we win, but against a disc priest and a boomy, so it's a very interesting combination. I mean, the prot warrior is pretty hard to kill. They've got some nice self-healing, so we just have to go in hard and keep the pressure on, hope and peel. Well, I mean, I've got a lot of ways to get out of, you know, moves and damage and that, and the prot warrior should be okay. So we're going to open up on the priest until the boomy comes out, and we're just going to do some big damage and get all those cooldowns off of the priest, pain suppression and things like that, keeping that damage going. Drop the smoke bomb and the killing spree. Pretty easy win right there. That prot warrior actually did a nice amount of damage considering his prot. So I think it's just the constant pressure really. It sort of, you know, it just puts them under the pump, and they're just having to think 100 miles an hour. So right now I'm just sort of trying to kite around away from this druid just so I can try and get a re-stealth because the dots are ticking and he could probably kill me. Go in with a stun and a silence, get the bleeds up, nice eviscerate, and he's dead. Okay, this match, yet again with the prot warrior. So we're up against a feral druid and a hunter. Hopefully we could get a lot of CC here. I think there's going to be some big burst damage, and I think I'll be the one targeted, so we'll see what happens, but I might wait for the feral to open and stun him, but we'll wait and see what happens during the game. So right now, as you can see, my conquest, I'm just short of the weapons. I need like 1,000 more points or something like that just to get those conquest weapons, and that'll be a nice damage increase because once I get them I can also spend money on enchants and stuff like that. I'm actually playing combat for the first time today. I only just switched to it. It looked like fun. I just wanted to give it a go. So we're going to go ham on the hunter, popping the killing spree straight away, getting that initial pressure in. A nice bit of damage there. Blinded the druid, keeping the pressure on the hunter. Some big damage here. And he's just popped the turret, so I'm going to get back onto the druid. Gouge him, relieve the pressure. Back onto the hunter. Try and get those bleeds up because he keeps running and he should be dead. So it's fairly easy then. We just pop big damage onto the hunter, kept the pressure up, and pretty much all you have to do there is keep the CC on the other one, and just if you keep going with that massive amount of pressure, one's bound to fall, even if you've got a prot warrior on your team. Okay, so in this matchup, we're against a shadow priest and a hunter. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Lots of fears, lots of traps, I would presume. I think we might go priest. Actually, I'll go whatever this warrior goes. I'll just jump onto him. As long as I get a sap off, then that's okay. Alright, actually I'm going to go the hunter. Actually blind the hunter. Go on the priest, get the bleed up. He just dispersed. Going to go on the hunter. Nice cheap shot there, then back onto the priest, and we'll see if we can finish him with a killing spree. Some big damage there. The hunter really couldn't do anything. He was pretty much CC'd for most of the game, really. He used his trick early on, so it was a nice play right there. Okay, going in with the bleeds because hunters just kite like crazy, even though there is two of us. Just always good to have that bleed damage on, you know, when he's from a distance attacking you. At least you got some damage happening then, and he's just not getting these big hits on you. And there we have the win. Yet again with a prot warrior versing an elemental shaman and a rogue. So we want to stop the shaman's damage. It's big damage, but we also want to stop the rogue's initial burst. However, it shouldn't hurt the prot warrior too much. So I want to wait for that rogue to open. Once he does open, then I'll open on him and just get some bleeds on him because he's probably going to vanish. Right, rogue's open now, so we're going to go in with a blind. He just trinked, and now we open with a stun, and we get some damage back onto this shaman because he's started to burst. Going to trink that, invis, silence the shaman, get some big damage off. Rogue's back in, so we pop our cloak to avoid some damage as well as evasion, and just keep going on the shaman. Okay, I'm going to go for a re-stealth here. Oh, he got me. I was unlucky there, but that's okay. So we'll go in with a stun. Oh, he's still got his evasion on. I'm low health, so I'm going to quickly run. Try and get a re-stealth up here. He's still got some bleeds on me, so it's not going to work. I've got to going back up here. He won't be able to catch me now. And we got a re-stealth. And that's all from the warrior putting that constant pressure on there, the constant CCs. I'm not sure if he was doing it because I was trying to get away or not, or because the rogue was trying to get away. So either way, it worked in the end, and we're just going to put some bleeds on and kill him. Okay, now teaming up with a Boomy, we're versing Feral Druid and Disc Priest. So this will be very interesting. I'm not sure about this combo here. I have lots of burst when I want to. The Druid's very reliant on procs, so if we could set something up there, it could be very successful. And it also depends on how geared the enemy team is. So I'll go in. I really want to get that Feral Druid out. Found him there, so we'll sap him. And now I want to sap the healer and open on that feral druid and hopefully get some damage on him. Okay, opening with a stun and a killing spree. Big damage here, big damage. Smoke bomb and silence on the priest, and he got down pretty easy. That was a fairly easy game there. The priest couldn't really do too much. He was locked down with the sap and the silence, so that was an easy win there. So there you have it, guys. Some fantastic arenas for you. Let me know if you want to see more. I'll put some up weekly. If you guys want that, just give the video a like and perhaps hitting that subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and I'll just leave you with this duel. I'll see you next time.